Was Insane to the Brain or Insane to the Membrane, was that Cypress's biggest song ever?
Yeah, I would say, yeah, at that point for sure.
Well, just period. When you look back,
yeah.
when you look back
Yeah, that
on
one
your
and
catalog.
That one, Killer Man, Rock Superstar, those three are like the big ones. But what's a trip is you know, for as big as that song is, what we always hear the favorite album is, even though maybe the second album sold more than the third, is the third album. Everybody loves that fucking third album for some reason.
Temples of Boom.
Yeah.
Okay, because this album goes triple platinum.
Yeah.
And you guys become the first rap group to have 2 albums in the top 10
right
at the same time.
Yeah, so which was
because the first album starts to sell again.
Which goes back to what I was saying earlier, how, you know, we dropped off the chart. We started off at 170 or something. We dropped off, and Killer Man comes out, and we're doing all these shows, all these great shows, and it's building our shit, and people are starting to talk about us. So in about a year and a half to a 2-year span, we now create this movement, right? And we're still on tour. And Sony comes out of the box and says, hey, listen, you guys got to come off the road and do this fucking next album because your guys' momentum is building. We need to get you guys out there quick. So as we're making the album, the first album is starting to rise up. And by the time we put out the second album with Insane in the Brain goes #1 on the singles, and we broke a record at that time. We had a record for a long time until maybe Drake broke it some years back. But, you know, it was one of the longest existing singles on the hip hop chart.
Wow.
At #1.
Wow. Okay.
And then we were the only hip hop group at that time to have the 2 albums. So when Black Sunday comes out, because of Insane in the Brain, we enter at #1. And by the time that happens, the second album had hit #5. So we had one in the #1 slot and #5. So Black Sunday at #1 and the self-titled album at number 5.
Crazy.
We did not think that some shit like that was capable for us because of who we were and what we were talking about. And at the time, you know, there was people that loved us and then some press that absolutely hated us, conservative motherfuckers, you know?
Right, because you guys were pushing the weed thing.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys performed on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And you smoked weed live on stage during your Saturday Night Live performance.
Absolutely.
You got banned for life.
For life. A distinction that only a few of us hold.
And you guys didn't care.
No, we didn't. We did everything without giving a fuck, you know, because we felt the minute we do is when it's all gonna, the energy will flip. You know what I mean? But that plan didn't go according to plan. You know, it was supposed to be that we were gonna do the song up until a point, and then somewhere during the end of We Ain't Going Out Like That, we were gonna smash our equipment like The Who, because we were doing that on tour. That was a thing. We're like, fuck it, it cost us some money. But again, we didn't give a fuck. It was about what we wanted people to walk away with. And, you know, we kill the fucking show and then smash our whole fucking set, turntables, congas, everything. And people would just be in an uproar and they loved that shit. So we said, okay, we're gonna bring this shit to TV real quick. And this is what we're gonna do. So we all mapped it out. We were supposed to, at the end, smash the equipment, light the joints towards the end. Somehow Muggs flipped it and said, you know what? You know, at the beginning of the song, it says, yo, we're Cypress Hill. They told us we couldn't smoke this fucking joint, blah, 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 but we ain't going out like that. Boom. And he lit it. And that set off the song. And then everything else didn't go according to the plan. We never smashed the set that we were supposed to because he sort of diverted from what the fucking plan was. Yeah. But in his diversion of the plan, it was still an iconic moment because he caught it. They caught him right at the beginning. There was no way to cut away from him. So like they would, if we had done it in our original form, trash the set, then smoke like, it's like after sex. We just fucking, we're calming our nerves, right? They could have cut away from us and not got that moment.
Yeah.
So strategically, you know, even though we didn't get to wreck the set the way we properly would have, him busting out that joint at that time, it was a fucking iconic moment. And yeah, you know, we got banned, but it adds to our legend. You know what I mean? We got a chance to get on Saturday Night Live and we got ourselves a band. That's fucking awesome.